What we're going to look at now is what goes down with the ring push-up and ultimately how it should be executed. Now here we've got Jenny's feet going to be elevated up on a box so that when she does her ring push-up, her torso is parallel to the floor. If you have straps that will go all the way down to the ground, set the rings up just a few inches off the floor so athletes can bring themselves down. Chestnut won't necessarily touch the ground, but they still should be parallel at a very deep range of motion. And let's see what that looks like. Jenny's going to show us one rep. You're going to see that she basically takes the fingernails through the whole side of the body, down past the ribs, and stand, and relax. So it's not just shoulder and bicep touching the rings, it's pulling it to a much deeper range of motion where the shoulder is significantly below the elbows. Faults you're going to see is where an athlete skimps that range of motion. If I see that, I'm going to say, Jenny, bring your shoulder or your chest below the rings. Good. And relax. The other fault you might see is where the athlete brings the rings together to create stability in the support position, which almost always results in also a lack of range of motion. If I see that one, I'm going to say, Jenny, pull the rings apart, and now pull the fingernails to your ribs. Awesome. Now those are some corrections you can use to get your athletes doing better ring push-ups, but keep in mind that this is a very strength-based movement. You might get to a spot where athletes were able to do a couple reps early on in the workout, but then you're trying to give them those cues, they try to implement them, but they just simply can't because they lack the strength and stamina. If that happens, that's okay. Just bring their feet further forward to change that angle of the ring push-up. Makes it a little bit easier, and then they can manage to keep moving through the workout.